All right, welcome back, everyone. Part two. I'm going to talk about the course description here and your outcomes and a few other odds and ends. So let's not waste any time and get right into it.
All right, let's take a look now. At this point, the course description. You will probably hear me say this a number of times throughout the term or write it a number of times throughout the term, but this is a thinking, organizing, and a communicating course. Now, why did I pick those three actions? Well, I never picked them. And the reason why is because whenever humans do anything, we think about it. Then we have all these wonderful thoughts that we thought about, and that moves into the action, or in our case, communicating. All right. And we do this generally. If you're walking down the street with your friends, you're sitting around, whatever, and you're holding a conversation, the thinking and the organizing is handled so quickly, and we're talking about milliseconds, that our brain can function like that. However, when it comes to what I would call more complex thought, such as that which you do in the business world or any kind of a situation where the stakes are very high, we have to spend the time to think everything, get all the facts together, and then communicate it. Now, the communication can be in writing, it can be verbal. It could be texting, emailing, letters, memos, smoke signals. It doesn't matter. The point is, we have to get the thinking and the organizing yours. And organizing can be the most difficult because what you have to do is the thoughts that you thought about, you have to organize them so the recipient of the message understands them clearly. All right. That's what we're going to spend a lot of time on. Let's move on. We're going to focus, like I said, on the written communication. Why? Well, verbal communications, we do that pretty well. Right? But when it comes to writing, we have a tendency to what I call add too much fluff. And why do that? Well, because unfortunately, that's the way you were taught. All your English classes and writing classes, they want you to express yourself, expand upon your ideas. In business, no, we really don't care what you think about a situation. We just want to know the facts. And just providing the facts is extremely difficult at first. Now, by the time this course ends, don't think that you're going to be perfect business writing professionals, because you won't be. And I've been doing this for over 50 years, and I think I'm pretty dang good. But am I perfect? Hardly. You never will be perfect, but you'll get better with time, and you need to practice. It just doesn't come overnight. Now, when we combine all three of these together, we have successful communication, the corporate environment, and obviously a successful career. The better you communicate, the more you can advance. And guess what happens? Your career advances. All right, now how are we going to do this? As far as the class is concerned, yes, we are going to have class Zoom sessions. We're going to do those on Monday and Wednesday. We already know that, 4:30 to 5:45 p.m. Central Time, if memory serves me right. In this, we're going to have more. You probably, well, not probably, you won't hear me lecturing to you, but I'm going to find out how much of the information that I provided you prior to the class you have looked at, consumed, and encoded somehow. And that which you have not, my questioning, our discussions will help make these more justified, more understandable. So that's what we're going to do. Individually, you will study and assimilate the information. Individually and in teams, you're going to apply the concepts, okay? You're going to produce acceptable business communique. Now, the word communique means any kind of a communication. Now we're going to do written communication. We're not doing speeches in this class. Don't worry about it. But you're going to do probably letters, memos, emails, no texting, reports. Sure, but we're going to get that down the road. So individually and within your teams, you're going to ask and answer questions, also known as the Socratic method. You're going to deal with situation analysis. You're going to have real life business situations. Why are they real life? Well, just because I experience all of them. You will see where things work and you will see where things don't work. All right, you're going to present an understanding through acceptable business communication. All right, let's go ahead and. Okay, let's take a look at the student outcomes. Well, actually, there are 9 of them. And as a consequence, I'm not going to spend any time reading these to you because guess what? You can read them to yourselves. However, if you do have any questions on any of these, send me an email. I'll be glad to answer those. All right, move on.
All right, this ends the part 2 portion of the BA 200 syllabus video, and proceed now on to part 3.